Have you ever heard of a place so strange, so packed with bizarre phenomena, that it seems like a tear in the fabric of our reality? Today, we're journeying to northeastern Utah, to a 512-acre property that holds the title of one of the most mysterious places on Earth, Skinwalker Ranch. For centuries, this land has been steeped in legend. The local Ute tribe has long considered it a place of dark power, a path for the Skinwalker, a malevolent shape-shifting entity from Navajo folklore. They warned people to stay away, speaking of strange lights, disembodied voices, and terrifying creatures. But in 1994, the modern chapter of the ranch's story began when the Sherman family bought the property. Terry and Gwen Sherman weren't looking for trouble. They just wanted a place to raise their cattle. But from day one, their dream turned into a living nightmare. On the very first day they moved in, they encountered a massive, wolf-like creature. It was far larger than any normal wolf, with glowing red eyes. Terry shot it multiple times with a high-powered rifle, but the bullets seemed to have no effect. The creature simply stared back before calmly trotting away, leaving no tracks. This was just the beginning. The Shermans reported a constant barrage of paranormal activity. They saw UFOs of all shapes and sizes, silent, black, triangular craft that hovered over their fields, and small, zipping orbs of light that played tag with their car headlights. These orbs were notorious for causing electrical malfunctions, draining car batteries, and messing with their electronics. Imagine trying to watch TV, and suddenly the channels start flipping on their own. Or your lights flicker and die for no reason. The family also witnessed bizarre mutilations of their cattle. Unlike typical predator attacks, these were surgical and bloodless. Organs were removed with laser-like precision, and there were no signs of a struggle, no tracks, and no blood on the ground. It was as if the animals were lifted into the air, operated on, and then placed back down. One cow was even found stuffed into the trunk of a tree. The financial and emotional toll was immense. The Shermans lost a significant portion of their herd in just 2 years. Their experiences didn't stop there. They heard disembodied voices speaking in strange, unintelligible languages that seemed to come from thin air. Poltergeist activity became common, with objects flying off shelves and doors slamming shut on their own. They saw shadowy figures lurking at the edges of their property and even reported what seemed like portals or gateways opening up in the sky, revealing glimpses of otherworldly landscapes. The psychological pressure became unbearable, fearing for their family's safety. The Shermans put the ranch up for sale in 1996. This is when billionaire real estate magnate and UFO enthusiast Robert Bigelow entered the picture. He purchased the ranch and founded the National Institute for Discovery Science, or NI. Bigelow's goal was to apply rigorous scientific methods to study the bizarre phenomena. He assembled a team of physicists, engineers, and investigators, and outfitted the ranch with state-of-the-art surveillance equipment, cameras, sensors, and monitoring stations. They were determined to capture definitive proof of whatever was happening there. The NIDS team spent years on the ranch, and their findings were just as strange as the Shermans' reports. They documented hundreds of anomalous events. They captured images of the mysterious orbs of light and tracked unidentified aerial phenomena on radar, only to have them vanish in an instant. The team members themselves experienced what they called a hitchhiker effect. The phenomena seemed to follow them home, with strange activity occurring in their own houses, sometimes hundreds of miles away from the ranch. One of the most chilling accounts from the NIDS era involved a strange, invisible force. Researchers reported seeing a shimmering, heat-like distortion in the air. When they approached it, they felt a wave of intense fear and nausea. In one terrifying incident, a member of the team was reportedly attacked by an invisible entity that left claw-like marks on his chest. Another story tells of a large, black, humanoid creature seen climbing a tree, which then vanished before their eyes. They also tried to understand the cattle mutilations. In one experiment, they tethered a calf as bait, monitoring it with cameras from a high vantage point. A large orb of light appeared, circled the calf, and then flew away. A few moments later, when the team went to check on the animal, it was gone without a trace. The chains that had secured it were left lying on the ground. The scientists were baffled. The phenomena seemed intelligent, almost precognitive. Whenever they set up an experiment to capture a specific event, the activity would shift to an unmonitored area. If they focused cameras on a known hotspot, something would happen just out of frame. The ranch seemed to be playing a game of cat and mouse with them, always staying one step ahead. It was as if the intelligence behind it knew exactly what they were planning. After years of investigation and millions of dollars spent, Robert Bigelow sold the ranch in 2016 to Brandon Fugel, another real estate tycoon, and the current owner. Fugel has continued the research, bringing in a new team of experts and even launching a popular television series to document their investigations for the public. Under Fugel's ownership, the investigations have become even more They've launched rockets to measure energy fields in the sky, drilled deep into the earth to analyze the unique geology of the Uinta Basin, and used ground-penetrating radar to search for underground structures. And the strange events continue. The new team has documented bizarre radiation spikes, unidentified radio signals, and more UFO sightings. They've had equipment fail in inexplicable ways, batteries drain in seconds, and have even suffered from strange medical issues, like sudden headaches and skin burns, after being exposed to anomalous energy fields on the property. So, what is really going on at Skinwalker Ranch? The theories are as wild and varied as the phenomena themselves. Some believe it's a hub for interdimensional beings, with portals opening and closing, allowing creatures and craft from other realities to pass through. Others suggest it as a landing spot for extraterrestrials who are using the isolated location as a base for their experiments. Then there's the idea that the ranch is a kind of living entity itself, a conscious intelligence that can manipulate reality. This theory suggests the land itself is the source of the phenomena, interacting with and reacting to the people who are there. Some have even proposed that the strange events are a product of advanced, secret government technology being tested in the remote area. And of course, we can't forget the original legends of the shape-shifting entities that the land is named after. Could these ancient stories hold the key to understanding what's happening today? Despite decades of research by some of the brightest minds, Skinwalker Ranch remains an enigma. It defies easy explanation and challenges our understanding of the world. It's a place where science and the supernatural collide, where every answer only leads to more questions. Is it a paranormal hotspot, a scientific anomaly, or something else entirely? The truth, it seems, is still out there, hiding in the shadows and skies of Utah's most mysterious property. What do you think is happening at Skinwalker Ranch? Let me know your theories in the comments below. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into one of the world's greatest mysteries. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure into the unknown. See you next time.